Yo, yo, yo. So I'm still smoking weed. I was thinking I was going to probably quit. But will I? Now I'm kind of wondering. I remember my sister talking to me about how you should be when you're in a couple and like how you should talk about your partner in front of other people. And I think that she definitely had a point. I think I maybe have made myself go into kind of an awkward position of like always feeling like I'm having to defend my partner, but the only reason I have to defend them is because I was complaining about them, like I made them sound bad. Um yeah. I I'm really annoyed this morning because it doesn't seem to matter like what the thing is that we need. Like it could be that we need drinking water for the morning. Like we won't be able to have coffee and tea. Like think about how severe that is. What? Right? You guys are with me on this, right? If there's no coffee in the morning, it is a disaster. We will fight to get to the coffee. Right? Like that's how a lot of people feel. Uh, so yeah, drinking water. And then there's also things like milk. We need milk to make our drinks. We both put milk in because I don't buy cream. We just use milk. So milk, and then we also had no bread. So it's like, and no cereal. I don't know. One thing is like, especially with parenting stuff, like it seems like a default falls on the mom so intense with everything. Like to make sure that you have the food for the next day's lunches, you have the food for the next day's supper. And people would go a lot further than that, right? There's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, I got my whole week planned out." And it's like, "Well, good for you." Like, Jesus. To me, like making a plan that goes more than a day out is just like crazy. Well, I'm really bothered by all the like variables that I'm like, I don't know. Because like if you make a meal, how much of it will you eat? Will there be leftovers? Are you still going to eat those leftovers the next day? Like, are you going to eat them for lunch? Are they going to still be part of supper? There's so many little variables. And then also, once you're already making it, someone says, "Oh, I don't like that," and you're like, "What the hell?" Okay, well, I'm not running a restaurant here. That's the kind of thing I say a lot. I'm not running a restaurant here. If you're not happy with the food, then just shove it. And that's the problem. Like, it wouldn't have worked on me as a kid either, because if there's something I'm not going to eat, I'm not going to eat it. My parents did learn that. Like, you can try to make me eat it, but I'm not going to. Just wait and see if I die. But my daughter, I think, sometimes is being more so just. There's like, I'll die before I eat that, and then there's like, I just don't like it that much. In my mind, that's totally different. Like, just being like, it's not a preferred item, but it's fine to eat. I don't know. I guess maybe I don't tend to really feel that way about foods, though. Like, it's either something I really like or I will not put it in my mouth. Basically, a lot of things. Like, tomatoes are something that I will eat. I'll try to make myself seem like a normal person and try to eat it in my salad, but I do not like it. If I feel like I can. Like, if I feel like I could get away with it without being judged, I would just leave them because I really don't like them. And also, there's some foods that I eat that do have tomatoes in it. Like, there's this potato and tomato bake thing where it's just like a thin slice of potato and a thin slice of tomato, and that's like all it is. And like cheese and spices, and you bake it. It's actually so good. This is how I tried to convince my daughter. I was like, I know, we don't like tomatoes. You don't like them either. I understand. I totally get that. But this is different. It's something with tomatoes, but it doesn't have the bad tomato experience. Like, she seems to have it with me, too. So yeah, this morning, I had to get up and get the kids to school. And last night, I forgot to go into their lunches and take everything out. But you'd think, I'm the mom, so that's me, I guess. My husband has taken over the homework a lot, like, because